You want to find big gold under big rocks? Yeah. I'm going to teach you the skills you need to know so you can get under these massive boulders quickly, efficiently, and legally every time. So let's get into it. Now, for most of you guys out there who've been doing any kind of placer mining for any length of time, you know that placer gold likes to hide under giant boulders in streams and washes, especially if it's sitting on bedrock. And the larger the rock or boulder, the better the potential of having massive accumulations of gold underneath that rock. Well, the problem has always been, how do you get that darn thing out of the way? Well, for most of us out there, we use a winch system to winch them out of the way. Or if the vehicle's close enough, we just pull them out of the way. But if that rock or boulder is too big, there's only one option, and it's one of these. And the nice thing about these are they're 100% legal. Now, I know you guys have seen me make plenty of videos, and I'll leave links down below so you newcomers can watch how we do this. But today, I'm gonna show you a new way to use this thing that most of you have never even heard of, and we're gonna push it to its absolute limits. Now, most of you don't know this, but you can actually amplify the amount of energy that this thing puts out by using Dasani water, because it's the best for splitting rocks. And no, this wasn't sponsored by Dasani. Now, as I said earlier, we're gonna be pushing the limits of the Sierra Blaster. We're not gonna go with a large rock. We're not gonna go with a boulder. We're gonna go with this thing. This thing must weigh a good 50 tons. It's 6 feet long and about 5.5 feet wide. It's been sitting here for a very long time. Now, there's a whole bunch of placer gold in this area that was mined out back in the 80s when gold prices spiked, but they couldn't get their heavy equipment to move this thing. Now, we're gonna be using a very specific drill pattern. We're gonna be using the maximum amount of drill heads and Sierra Blaster primaries and boosters. And of course, we're gonna over drill the holes and load them with water. And by doing that, we should be able to get this thing split, moved out of the way, and get to all that juicy placer gold on the bottom. And the nice thing is these are 100% legal. Anybody can buy them and use them. Now, this is a big chunk of rhyolite that's broken off of a rhyolitic dike, and it's silicified. So as we're drilling it, we're actually gonna sample to see if we can find bits of gold in it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to the website below. And they're not called Sierra Blaster anymore. They call themselves Rock Popper. Yeah, I know. I can hear from here. Jeff, stop all that jaw jacking and tongue flapping and get on to moving that 50-ton rock. Man, you guys are a tough crowd. Oh yeah, he's a big one. He is definitely a big one. All right, now remember what I told you. Bring lots and lots of these bits. And remember, you need to go down a third of the way into whatever rock you're trying to pop. So this is my starter bit here. And as we get down deeper, I'll switch out bits and get a longer bit. And I'm thinking we're gonna go down about 3 feet on this rock. And make sure you suck out all the powder that's in there, because if you leave anything in there, it's gonna hamper the effectiveness of that pressure wave. So yeah, I know, get on with it, Jeff. And I brought lots of batteries too. Ooh, this is a big bonker. It's enough to choke a donkey. All right, here we go. Now, most of you guys probably already own a vac pack. This is one that we use on our dry washer. And I love bringing it out here to suck up all the loose material that's on bedrock. And that's what you should be doing too when you come out to the placer fields, is always have some kind of vacuum system. Since we're vacuuming a lot of material today, I had to bring the gas-powered one. And what I like to do is bring an adapter and then put a small tube on the end, and I can run that into the holes and suck out all the loose material. Now, when you're using these tubes, notch the end. It's so important that you put a 45 notch on the end. That way, when you run it in the holes, it starts to suck up the material. It has air to help bring up all that loose material. And that way, if you twist it, it'll actually grind away into the bottom. That's really important. And when you're done sucking out the holes, go ahead and pan out what you find in your bucket. You'd be surprised to find little bits of gold in there. Make sure you use jet dry and a hand lens 10 times to inspect, because load gold is going to be ultra fine. All right, get up here, take a look at this. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of water in that hole. Nice. We'll put the booster in, and then we'll put the firing head in there. Bring plenty of duct tape, because remember, if you can't fix it, you can always duck it. Remember that the 3/8 drill bits that you use on these Sierra Blasters, you can always get those in SDS Max, not just the Plus. And what's good about that is that you can actually bring generators and cords, and that way you don't have to worry about, and that way you don't have to worry about running out of battery. I must have gone through 5 batteries drilling this thing, and I'm still drilling. All right, let me get the rest of these monkers in there. Yeah, because I know what you guys want to see now. How many of of you guys out there think that the Sierra Blaster can move this thing, okay? Don't cheat now. Put your comments down below and we'll see which one of you guys are right. I personally think it'll work, but we're gonna find out here in a second, huh? But I'm not gonna pop anything until you smash that like button.
Smash your car!
Oh, I hope I brought enough gas. And make sure you bring a dust mask. Yeah, I forgot to bring one. Trust me, your time is coming too. You'll forget to put your pants on. I've got all the firing heads I've got loaded up in this thing. And then the extra holes, we just went ahead and crammed in a bunch of sand behind it. So I have a feeling this is gonna be enough because our drilling pattern is fantastic. And the holes are about 3 feet deep. Yeah, I've been out here drilling all day. I hope you're happy. So anyway, hopefully we put a dent in this rock. But this is absolutely pushing the threshold of what a Sierra Blaster can do. And if we're lucky, it will pop this thing and we can get underneath it. Oh, and get all that juicy gold. Yeah, I know, I can hear from here. Jeff, stop all that chin wagging and tongue flapping and get on to popping it. Man, you guys are a tough crowd. Remember, it's fire in a hole, not 3, 2, 1. I hate that. Are you ready? Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Wow, that was pretty loud. Let's go check it out. Wow, it put a dent in it, huh? Nice. Oh yeah, and look, it split it. It split it right down the center. See that? That big old honkin' bonkin' crack? That wasn't there before. Nice. And then in the front here, all this has been fractured heavily. See that? That's not bad. Well, I was hoping that I would at least open this thing up so I could get underneath it, because I know nobody's touched that thing for a million years. So what we're gonna do, that's right, we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish the job. And we're gonna get underneath there and get that gold, because I know you wanna see that gold and I wanna see that gold. All right, we went ahead and scooped up all the material we could from around that giant boulder where the crack is and around the base. And I got it inside this bucket right here. So we're gonna go ahead and run this through the Hillbilly Highbanker, which is this guy right here. That's right, it's got my official redneck seal of approval on it. That's right. So we're gonna run it through here, see if we catch anything whatsoever, and if there's some good chunkies in here, we're gonna go back and we're gonna karate chop that boulder all the way down to dust, all right? But I'm not gonna do anything until you smash that like button.
Smashing hard.
Ah, what was that?
Smashing hard.
Somebody's been taking testosterone treatment. All right, so all right, let's fire this monkey. I'm scared. Somebody come help me. Oh, sorry, I fell in the tub. All right, enough monkey business here. Let's get on to getting it on. And yeah, you're gonna get wet. Yeah. Ah, kitty cats everywhere. Nice. Nice. Now don't worry, I ain't gonna lose no gold out of here because I got this lip right here. It's like a little mini nugget trap, you see that? So nothing can get over that. That's the cool thing. Now, if you guys haven't seen that video about how we made this for under 50 bucks, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link down below so you guys can get out there too. Oh, you got water on the lens. Let me help you. Yeah, I know, enough tongues flapping and jaw jacking, and get on with cleaning up that gravel. All right, so how do you clean it up? See how that slides open? And you just pull him out like that and stick him in there. And then this guy over here, you got these NASA straps right here. See that? 100-mile-an-hour straps. Take these off, just like that. Put that in my bucket. jump up and down. Look at that. Yeah. Oh man, I had lunch out here too. And like I said, this is nothing more than outdoor carpet. Isn't that cool? You can get this at Home Depot or Lowe's or even Walmart. All right, getting it on. Now, what have I always told you? I always said, make sure you clean out that gold pan because you don't want any residual gold in there from the last sampling because you don't want cross-contamination or false reading when you're trying to do a sampling program. And that gold will stick in there too, so you gotta be really thorough. All right, here we go. Here we go, Bubba. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, look at all that black sand in there. Holy cow. There's like nothing in there. All right, here we go, moment of truth. All right. How many of you guys think there's a whole bunch of gold in here, huh? Or how many of you think there's just a little teeny tiny bit? Go ahead and tell me by leaving me a comment down below. Don't cheat now, get it down there now. And also, oh yeah, that's right. You already smashed it hard. Oh my God. Oh wow, that's a lot of black sand, jeez. Holy cow. Are you guys seeing that? What the heck is that? Wow. All right, just one more. There we go. Let's see what we got. Man, that's a lot. Oh, stepping on myself. Let's see what we got. Man, that's a lot.
Maybe this one.
Oh, sorry, boss lady has spoken. I don't trip. All right, let's do the Williams wiggle. No, get out of here. That can't be gold. Jeez. Are you seeing this? No way. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And there's another one right there. Look at that. And there's all these little fines in there. That would technically be a nugget. Look at that. Holy cow. I would have never guessed that much. So you know what that means, right? That's right. We got to go back there and finish the job. And then we got to blow that thing clean apart because I know it's sitting on bedrock and that's where all the good gold is. Like I told you, we just have to go back there with enough Sierra blasters so that we can pop that thing. Now, I know a lot of you guys are out there crying, saying, Jeff, I can't afford a Sierra blaster. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Don't worry, brother. I got you covered. Now, remember, think back to a guy who made a video about drilling holes and then sticking those 22 powder cartridges that you get from Lowe's or Home Depot. Remember how he smashed it?
Smash it hard!
That's right, he smashed it hard into the hole and it detonated that little tiny 22 and it fractured the rock. So if you can't afford a Sierra blaster, you can do that. And if you can't do that, what you can do is drill holes and then use what's called feather and wedges. That's the poor man's way of splitting rock. In fact, they've been doing it for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's how they do it in the quarries. Remember I showed you a video last week of us finding an area where they were using just that. And you can buy those online. They're super cheap. Then once you get that big rock out of the way, you can get in there and scoop it all up, use a vac pack to suck all whatever's on the bedrock, and use a metal detector just to make sure that you get everything. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying, Jeff, I don't have a metal detector. I don't have a vac pack. I got you covered there too. Because every month we give away a brand new Gold Monster 1000 metal detector. And as we get into the middle of 2026, we're going to be giving away the Gold Monster 2000, which incorporates VLF and PI technology. I'm telling you, you want to get your hands on that. But not only that, we also give away 10 bags of incredibly rich pay dirt from our drift mine. These things are world famous. Have you seen what comes out of these things? It looks something like this. Now, if you want to get your hands on any of this stuff, all you got to do is look for the little icon at the end of the video that looks something like that. You're going to click on it, make a $10 pledge, and you instantly qualify to get your hands on any of that stuff. And with gold prices pushing $6,000 an ounce, wow, you would be crazy not to sign up. And to put things in perspective, that's an ounce of gold. Can you imagine getting over $5,000 for this little tiny vial? It's insane. And don't forget to do what the boss lady says.
Let's magical.
That's right, you better smash that like button. We'll see you on the next video.